You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. You know the drill by now. Make sure you smash that like button. Still buzzing? Are you? Like we were on the Kop TV. Did you see the vlog in Jurgen's of Mario and Doyle going absolutely nuts? There was limbs, it was scenes. If you were one of those people, like all of us, who enjoyed that one, then make sure you smash that like button, comment, and then as you've just seen below, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Massive week. Yeah, I'm going to say it's a massive week. It is a massive week, especially on the Kop TV. We've got Hot Topics back tomorrow. Again, let us know in the comments now what you want the Hot Topics to be tomorrow. We'll be going live at 6. So again, we'll be taking your questions, me and Mario. And then on Wednesday, we're going to have a preview for the last game, which I'm really looking forward to. I'll be back in Jurgen's myself, so if you are watching this and you're in Liverpool, get down to Jurgen's. 5:45 kickoff on Thursday, so not a really super late night. Quite a nice time, actually. I'm actually quite looking forward to playing a game at 5:45 on a Thursday. Nice, actually, yeah. And then, of course, we've got the big West Ham preview of Nicky Hawkins. We're going to be doing that on Friday. And then, obviously, the game is on Sunday. You'll have instant match reactions from myself as we play West Ham at Anfield. And, of course, you'll have the fan cams as well, won't you, with Mario? Looking forward to all that. So if you are too, make sure you smash that like button, as I said. Right, a couple of talking points from the weekend. Now that the dust is settled, all the pundits have weighed in on everything that's happened in the Premier League this weekend. We've just done the weekend roundup show on DR Sports, which was unreal. I actually wore this, which is supposed to be a seagull, but it looks a bit like a scary, deranged pigeon, to be honest. But yeah, I put that on and obviously mocked Flex, so if you want to go and watch that, do it. But we did learn something this morning that was kind of away from the good news of winning away at Wolves, coming back again, some real standout performances. But this morning, Liverpool have apparently opened new contract talks with Trent Alexander-Arnold, our vice-captain. Now, he's probably coming into his 7th season. I think next year would be his 7th. Let me think. 16, 17, 18, 19, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, so he's on his 6th season. Next year will be his 7th. I mean, obviously we know he's going to be our captain one day. But the question I'm asking you is the years, because do we do what Chelsea have done? Now, obviously, financial fair play or FIFA have actually blocked that out, I think. So I don't think if you're in Europe, you can actually amortise contracts because they shut off the loophole. But in terms of years, now we kind of assume, both from the player side and the fan side, that really Trent Alexander-Arnold is never going to leave Liverpool. We hope it is a Carragher. I know Gerrard went to LA Galaxy. I'm not really counting that, to be honest. But I think personally, it's got to be at least a 6-year deal. I mean, he only signed a contract maybe 18 months ago, tops, maybe even sooner than that. And he definitely deserves one. We just need him back on the pitch. But in terms of years, or does that not even matter to a contract proposal like this, where, you know, Trent is actually looking at a new bumper deal, where he's looking at obviously a wage increase. I don't think he's necessarily pushing for a new deal. Again, I know his agent is very close to him. It's his brother. Just a bit of security, I think. Obviously, he's now the vice-captain. He wants to be paid on the similar kind of level as the Thiagos, the Salahs, the Alissons, the Van Dijks. They're the highest earners at the club. But how do you react to this news? That it looks like talks have started. I can't imagine there'll be long, kind of drawn-out chats. It's very much, we want you, you want us, so let's find a deal. So yeah, let us know how you react to that news that Trent is looking as if he will sign a new deal with Liverpool, which is what we all want to see. Randomly, 3 years ago today, Thiago joined. Let me know what your favourite Thiago performance is in the comments. It's got to be that Manchester United game for me where we win 4-0. He gets a standing ovation on the 80th minute. Still an absolute genius on the ball. We just don't see him enough. And I guess I'm actually at the stage now where it is becoming a wee bit frustrating in terms of he'll be back after the international break. And then he got injured in training again. So who knows when we'll see him next. But I kind of believe that the best thing for him and us this season, at the end of the season, is to go separate ways. But unbelievable world-class defender. Random stat, this one. James Milner is the first player to win against Man United at Old Trafford with 4 clubs: Brighton, Liverpool, Man City and Aston Villa. He has the most wins against United out of any player in Premier League history. The Milner effect, it says. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you today about, and again, this will be controversial if nothing happens, I believe, but we all saw it. We're not lip-reading experts, but you didn't need to be to understand what Jordan Pickford said to the lino at the weekend. Just to take it back a week, as we know, Virgil van Dijk was fined £100,000 and given a 2-match ban for saying this decision is an absolute effing joke. I mean, very harsh, slap on the wrist. We know that some stuff was said, but we saw clearly what Jordan Pickford said, and that was F off, you Prick. And, you know, that is obviously, a personal attack. He wasn't talking about a decision. That was very much at this individual, whoever he was talking to. So the word consistency pops up. The words, poor refereeing pops up again. You saw Arsenal yesterday with their horrendous tackle on Saka. I thought that could have been a red card for Mikalenko. The offside in that game yesterday as well, with Arsenal scoring a very open, good goal by Martinelli. It gets ruled out. How is that a deliberate pass? I'm not too sure. Abby on the show earlier was chatting about how bad the Spurs ref was, didn't send the keeper off for handballing it outside the area. So I'm not going to rant and rave anymore because I've done that. I've called them all helmets. And I'm not going to do that again. But what I will do is, in a calm manner, say it doesn't surprise me. Again, I saw Callum Wilson saying the same, not the same, but something similar to the ref, telling him to F off or whatever. And the problem is, we all pile in on these refs, rightfully, because, their decision making is shocking. But where's the next generation of refs that are seeing this poor generation of refs and want to become the change? If you want to see change, become that change. I can't tell you, especially in this era of how much abuse refs get, I can't see how any young kid, boy or girl out there, would want to actually grow up and become a ref. This generation of referees is ruining it for them. And all we want is consistency, but obviously it hasn't happened. So, listen, it's one of them. It's Pickford, so we're obviously going to get a little bit irked by it, that how Virgil van Dijk can do this and he does a lot worse and supposedly gets away with it. We've heard nothing about it. So, there you go. Let us know in the comments what you feel to that one. Do you think there will be any retrospective punishment for Pickford? Do you think that, tell me what you think it deserves, Tell me what you think it deserves as well. Just the last one. Obviously, we've got the mighty Lask away on Thursday. I got offered spares to this game. I think there was a lot of spares flying around, but so it's a long old poke, but we're going to try and get to 1 or 2 away games in the Europa League in the latter stages this season, maybe Toulouse as well. But of course we play Thursday 21st at 5:45 Lask on a bit of a unbelievable run actually in the Austrian Bundesliga. They're third at the minute. There was a 1-1 draw 31st of August, and they beat Austria Lustenau 2-0, and then there was an absolute classic between them and SK Dynamo 5-4 that game, and then they played Austria Klagenfurt. They won 3-1 away, which is fairly impressive, and then obviously they welcome Liverpool. Now, what kind of team do you want to see? Because obviously I don't think there's with all due respect to Lask, I don't think there's a need for us really to go all in and put the big names out, knowing that we've got a massive important game at Anfield on Sunday against West Ham. So it comes down to Kelleher probably. You're probably going to see Gomez. You might see Akwansa if he's still okay after that knock he picked up the other day, which led to him leaving the field early. Do you go over Tsimikas? Do we go over Bajcetic? Do we go over Doak? I'm really excited just to watch Liverpool in a different kind of environment that isn't so pressured in the Champions League. Every single game is an absolute must win, especially away in the group stages early on to start your campaign in the right way. But I don't think there's going to be as much pressure, and I'm quite just looking forward to enjoying the game, if it happens like that. So hoping for a win. Let's start it well, and then hopefully go on and try and win the Europa League. But that's your video today. I just wanted to give you a kind of update on the Trent contract talks, and also ask the question, you know, should Pickford be getting similar, if not worse, treatment after what he said to the lino, after what Virgil van Dijk said. But anyway, as I said, hot topics tomorrow. So if you want your hot topics to be read out, either leave them in this video or join us on the channel at 6 tomorrow, myself and Mario. Or tune into the West Ham preview on Friday. And of course, fan cams, instant match reactions, all that good stuff after Sunday's game. But I'll see you at Jurgen's on Thursday. If you're there, I will be there. So take care. Make sure you smash that like button, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Please, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous stand.